Hey guys. Let's see. Hold on. Gotta make sure y'all can see the cards. Welcome to the Fox Trap, baby. Welcome to the Fox Trap, baby. Why? Because, excuse me, put it down a little bit. But Foxy T is your best tea. Use caution when you see me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I know I was missing yesterday. I know I've been really taking the days off, and I am sorry. I'm sorry, Bulls. I just want to say hugs, 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 kisses, 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 love, 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 and blessings, blessings, blessings to you all. Okay, I tried to do some skincare stuff and ended up with a bump, so I don't know. But I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. I hope whichever team you rooted for won. Okay. And I just hope y'all enjoying this cold weather. I'm cold. I'm cold. That's why I got this on. I'm cold, y'all. I'm chilly. I turned the heat on, but ain't ain't start kicking in yet. That wind is blowing today. If you want to know, I have the mandarin mint, and I added another little mint, and I added a little lemon too as well. Okay. All right, let me get a little sip. Mm, it's hot. Hold on. But that lemon. Mm-hmm. That lemon be hitting the spot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whew, but it's hot. Okay. All right, guys. Hope blessings, blessings, blessings to all of y'all. I hope that y'all having a wonderful Monday. I guess happy Columbus Day. I guess. Okay. I don't judge. I'm just saying. But happy Columbus Day, everybody. Um, for those of you who celebrate Columbus Day, and happy birthday to the Libras out there. Okay. Positive vibes, clears the space, clears the area. Also, cleanse the cards as well. Okay. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Hopefully, y'all having a wonderful day today. And had a wonderful day yesterday. And the day before that. So this weekend, hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. If you did not, the Lord woke you up again today to try again. Okay? So we just grateful that we have opportunity to make best out of each day that we are given. Alright? Alright, collect. Also, if y'all are new here, my name is Foxy T. I'm your good goddess in spirit. Okay. And if you're not new here, hey boo, what it do? You already know what we on. Okay. And we on that healing oracle reading journey. Okay. Receiving messages from our ancestors, do you understand? And from the most high. Okay. That's what we on. Alright? Alright. Now, let's get into it. Alright? Spirit guys, thank you for using me as a vessel, as a messenger for the collective. Um, to receive their message that's meant for them today. Also, allow all love and light to be entered into this reading. Anything that's not of love and light, can you please remove it in the name of Jesus? I pray, amen, amen. Ashe, ashe. Okay, thank you, source. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, let's get the word of the day, the T of the day. Okay, and the T of today is live consciously. So consciously. So live consciously. Okay, that's the word of the day. Sorry, I had to get another sip. That's T. All right, spirit guys, what do you want collective to know today on this beautiful Monday? I always say beautiful Monday, but it is freezing. We have judgments, and it says accountability. Let's get into the accountability, everybody. Also, hit that subscribe button just so you won't lose me, okay? That's all it's for. And it's free. It don't charge you nothing. Don't cost you a thing but a tap. Alright. Um, so you have judgment. The first card that came out, guys, for you was judgment. And basically it's you basically taking accountability, collective. Why can't I find it? Hold on. I know I can find it. Oh, I went past it so many times. Okay, hi. Hi, Carlo. Hi, Carlo. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It was a earthquake in the Philippines. What? Wow. Oh my goodness. I hope everybody is okay. Um, I want to send love and blessings to all of you in the Philippines right now. If you have any family in the Philippines right now, please, we are sending love and light to everybody in the Philippines right now. It was an earthquake. I hope everybody is okay. Um, Hi, Willie Williams. How you doing? Nah, that's funny. You had a fox emoji. I just got a fox statue from Moon Shadows. Witch shot, laugh out loud. Okay. Mm-hmm. It guided you here, did it not? Okay. And that's what I'm talking about. Hit that subscribe button. It was destined. Like, nah, for real. Because I am your good God sis and spirit Foxy T. Okay. All right. For all the new people. Also, so many people died, Carlo. I am so sorry to hear that. Oh, prayers up to everybody that did not make it in the earthquake in the Philippines. We do send our love and our prayers to all of you. Okay? To the people that did not make it and their family too as well. We have I'm sorry. We have judgment. It says at points in our lives, we can feel like there's something pulling us to change. Judgment calls down to us in the form of a benevolent angel and presents us with the crossroads on her banner. As humans, we aren't alone in the world, but surrounded by others struggling, each in their own way. Through compassion, love, and desire to be better people, we reach up towards this lofty goal of self actualization to enrich the world and others around us. Only through responding to the call can we become truly alive. It's not about judging others, but judging yourself. There are times to be kind to yourself, and there are times for some tough love. Now is one of those times. There's an important change needed for you to reach new heights, but you're prepared. Your past self is behind you and the future calls. Examine yourself and your choices honestly. Is this the best you? Okay? So, right now, instead of you judging other people, you know, being on a tyrant of judgment towards others, it's like look in the mirror. It's like time for you to see if you are being the best you could be towards not only others but yourself too as well. That lemon got my mouth watering. Mm. Um, no, Carlo, I cannot. Anyway, yeah, so right now it's time for you to take accountability instead of judging other people. Just going around just saying negative things about them or just worrying about what they're doing. It's all about you and you. Are you judging yourself? Are you turning that looking glass onto yourself and realizing are you being the best you can be? Okay, that's what it is. So just like our T said for today, live consciously. Okay, so spirit guys, what else would you like the collective to know today? And you have justice. You have justice. And justice says, okay, the choices we make shape who we are. Justice, um, comp, um, contemplative in her bright red robe, like coat, holds high the sword of choice. She does not treat her task lightly, and the balance scales indicate that she is weighing all the options before her. Justice seeks to uncover deep understanding of moral and ethical truths. And once she's found the right path, she's ready to take action and use that sword. You have to take responsibility for every choice you make. If you drift through life without examining your choices and what they say about you, and your values, you'll never be truly self aware. You may find yourself treating others with dishonesty and unfairness. There may be a difficult issue that you need to examine or a social responsibility you've been neglecting. It's time to stand up. It's time to do the right thing. So while you're in the midst of turning that looking glass onto yourself and instead of judging others, you're turning it on yourself and judging yourself, you are also called to make the right choice to see if you are yeah, you're called to make the right choice to see if what you're doing is it benefiting you, is it hurting other people, or is it reflecting your morals, is it who you truly are, or is it not, you know? So I think that you could be getting to the back to who you were um before. You might have been misguided. You might have misled people, misguided people, just been treating people dishonestly. Dishonestly. And right now, you're in a space of no. You're looking at yourself for what it is. You're taking accountability for what you have done or what you have not done, and you're yeah, you're bringing yourself to justice. You're bringing justice to whoever needs it. You're right. Don't judge a book by its cover. Of course, of course. No, it's not a love reading. This is just a general collective reading. Yeah. So, oh, hey, Mayor. Hi, Mayor. How you doing, bro? Okay, so we're not gonna judge people right now. It's not the time to judge other people. We have to understand that we got a lot of things going on, or other people has a lot of things going on too as well. So if we don't want nobody to judge us in a time of need or in a time of um, triumph, or just the trials and tribulations when we go through them, we don't need to be judging other people. It's not the time. It's not the time to do so. Okay, spirit guides. What else you want collective to know? And you have Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. It says, step away from um, project and return with fresh eyes. So, um, Seven of Pentacles. We just gonna go ahead on and try to read that to see what's really going on with Seven of Pentacles. And it says, it's time for a much needed break. Step away from whatever project you've been nurturing and take some time to relax. Maybe everything's going perfectly and you can see the rewards on the horizon, or maybe you're stuck and unsure what to do next. Either way, some time away will give you a fresh new perspective when you come back. So sometimes you might need to step away from some things, step away from some type of influences that might have been where it was really judgeful, or judgment in the circle. Um, and instead of you continuing with the judgment, I think that you possibly have taking t- taking the spotlight off of someone else and put it on yourself. And you, while you're doing that, you're stepping away from that environment so you can just, see everything for what it really is with fresh eyes. Sometimes we do have to step out of the situation for us to really see what's really going on. Was we being judgmental? Was we treating people with dishonesty? Was our morals appearing at the moment when we needed them? Or was it reflecting our environment and where we were at that moment? So sometimes it takes you to get away from your environment and away from the people, places, and things that may be an influence on you of some sort. Okay? Because you have the pinnacles, but sometimes, you don't get to enjoy them, respect them, value them until you get away from people who see them for what they are too as well. You have to see your pinnacles for what they are, and they are pinnacles. Okay, you might be around people. I always get the Emperor card. You do. Okay, but you all like you just, yeah, you need to step away. You need to step away from this environment, these people, or whatever the case may be. Um, You also have Three of Pentacles, which is acknowledge acknowledged for your hard work. Okay, so um, it says your passion for learning and improving your skills is going to pay off. You've been faithfully dedicating yourself to a project or to a job, and someone above you is looking to reward you for all this hard work. You have talent. You have the talent to see it through, and soon you'll be where you want to be. So, sometimes we need to take a break, step back, take a little break for a second. You get what I'm saying? And just, even though things are going well, look like it's going well, you just might be unsure of what to do next or what the next step is. So once you figure that out, you will be rewarded for you doing the hard work that you have done. Okay, so someone is going to come in and is going to acknowledge your hard work, acknowledge your accomplishments. So if this person probably was around or not even around, But if this person's seeing how you were when you were in that environment, when you had taken your time away from being in that environment and you stopped judging people and stop being so judgmental, um, that person seen the hard work that you have done in order for you to be a better person, for you to not be that judgmental type of person anymore, and they want to congratulate you for that because it does take some type of awareness for you to realize like, hey, I might be the problem. Hey, I might not be operating out of my true self. This doesn't reflect my morals. This doesn't reflect who I really truly am. I don't even know how I got in here to the point where I'm sitting up here judging people that don't has nothing to do with me, or judging people like they don't have their own issues, or that people can't go through something here and there. um I think, yeah, I think you're being rewarded for stepping back, paying attention to the wrongs that you were doing, and you doing the hard work to right them. Okay. Spirit guys, what else would you like collective to know? You have paradise. You have paradise collective. And it says happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. So, by you being rewarded, okay, from the hard work that you have done, you could be in a space of happiness and joy, and just be, you might be a little bit more playful um, at this time, and you could be just whomever you're around, you could just be enjoying each other's company. And it could also feel like a honeymoon phase to when it comes to you guys. All right. What else? Spirit guys, what else would you want collective to know? What else would you like? That's too many. But what else would you like collective to know, Spirit guys? Okay. Hold on one second. Uh, I got this like knot on my leg and I don't know where it came from. Okay. But you have karmic relationship. Karmic relationship. So this paradise feeling you could be having, but it's a karmic relationship that's giving it to you. It says resentments and triggers perception, intensify and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So you could, even though this karmic relationship has given you like butterflies and allows you to feel like that you're in paradise, you had a honeymoon phase of some sort, I think you're coming to the conclusion that this is very much a karmic relationship. And it's, you might be getting triggered by this person, okay? And maybe that person is a judgmental type of person, and maybe that's what's triggering you at this moment, because it's like it's not reflecting your morals, it's not reflecting what you like, it's not reflecting what how you feel. But you like being around this person or hanging around this person, but they could just be a little bit too judgmental for you, and you could have found yourself falling into the sense of judging other people along with them, and you needed to, yeah, realize that this was a karmic relationship. Okay, it could be a friendship, it doesn't always have to be romantic too. It could be family, friends, anything like that, but it's a karmic relationship that y'all have. All right. You also have poker face, and it says taking a chance, risk, and options, not showing hand gambling. So you could be taking a step away at this moment, not really giving this karmic relationship or this karmic um a real explanation about why you're really stepping away. Maybe you could be just taking a chance and being by yourself and getting back to who you are and getting back to your values and your morals. You are not showing your hand at this moment because you kind of feel like that this karmic relationship or this karmic will be out there to sabotage your healing, your bettering yourself of some sort, because it's not what they do. It's not who they are. So it's like they kind of like you being catty. They like you being judgmental. Mental. They like it, but you're bringing justice to the situation, and you're not allowing them nor you to judge anybody else any longer. Even if they were to judge people, still be judging people, you're separating yourself from that person so you don't be with the stuff. Like you don't be another person just judging other people for no reason. I think that you're realizing that karma is not, definitely real, and you do not want to reap the karma that this person possibly always go through because they are a judgmental type of person. You're probably not that. Your morals are very high. You. I think you're getting into the point where you're tapping in back into your morals, and you're not letting or allowing them to influence you any longer. Sorry. Whew. All right. Spirit guys, what else do you want collectives to know? Okay, let's see. And you have cut down. And it says, cutting out separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So you're definitely giving this person a silent treatment. You're definitely cutting this person out of your day-to-day life or whatever, because you're separating from this person, um, because you want to stop the pattern of, oh, we just judging people and I get karma from it, judging people I get karma from it, judging people I get karma from it, and it's not aligning with your morals at all. It's just not even reflecting who you are, period. So I think that you're not doing that anymore, and you're allowing yourself to um, go back to who you are, to who you are, morally speaking, and get out of that cycle of you having to live through karma that you weren't intentionally trying to give. Okay, because you know that's just not who you were or who you are. Okay, collective. So somebody could be going through karma at this moment from being so judgmental of some sort, or hanging around somebody who was judgmental. I just feel like all that kiki and gossiping is going to bite them in the butt in the long run, and you're not trying to have no parts of it at all. You also have Five of Cups, which is a loss of a person slash relationship. It's okay to feel defeated and mourn. Okay, so yeah, I feel like that you're really getting rid of this person and their judgmental ways. You're not allowing yourself to like really get engulfed in to their daily judging activities. You have something important has been lost, and you're filled with soul crushing sadness and despair. Maybe a relationship has ended, or you've been laid off work. Whatever it was has destroyed your hopes for the perfect future you had envisioned. It's okay to feel defeated and mourn. Sadness is part of the process. You'll start to feel hope again eventually. And there is more love waiting for you when you're ready. So you could really be getting away from this person, ending a relationship, a karmic relationship. You're ending this karmic relationship. You might have really had some good times with this karmic relationship, it felt like paradise. It felt like a honeymoon phase, but you noticed there was some karmic. It was a karmic relationship because it was some triggers. Okay, it was some resentments. And it was different perceptions that was going on, and it just didn't align with yours. So you took a step back. You really didn't tell them. You really didn't like announce that you were leaving. You didn't announce that, hey, um, I can't deal with you because you just be judging people all the time. Like you didn't do none of that. You just really took a chance and took a gamble with your life and just separated yourself from that person. You just cut them out and you stopped the pattern. All right, you kind of gave them the silent treatment. So you might have blocked this person, could have put this person on a restriction, whatever it is, but you're not speaking. Okay, and it it's okay that you lost the person and you really cared about that person and you're mourning this person at this point. It's okay, even though they was judgmental. um they did give you some good times, so it's okay to mourn a person or mourn a relationship or mourn a job or whatever the case may be. But you have to understand that you'll get through this. And true love, love that's really going to be meant for you, that's going to align with your values and your morals, will come. But it can only come when you gotten rid of this karmic relationship that you were in. Okay? Okay, collective? Alright. Spirit guys, what else do you want collective to know? And you have death, death, ending of a cycle. So yeah, you cut this person off. Like it's no returning. Like I said, you could have blocked this person. You could have really like not even said your piece, but gave them the silent treatment. Okay, it says death comes for us all. Some comes on a pale horse, dressed in black leather, a skull bandana hinting at our inevitable end. Death is light and dark, truly and deeply a part of life. The queen tries to fight it and fails. The old woman is wise and is ready to greet it without fear. The young woman can't even bear to think about it at all and turns away, pretending it's not there. The little girl is bright eyed and innocent. She doesn't even understand why she would be afraid. Death is eternal, um, inescapable, and necessary. You don't have to let death control your life. Death is the moment of letting go. Maybe there's a memory that haunts you or a thing you desperately want to believe and will will into existence. If you can let it die, you'll finally be able to change into someone better and new. Rebirth can follow tough changes. So, if you were that type of person that was going along with, like I said, the judgmental, you know, side of things and was all into that, judging other people, you put a death to that old you. That no longer serves you. It's over. You, that cycle has ended. You have mourned the person that you was with when you were doing those things, and you mourn the person who you've become when you were with that person too as well. Okay, but that's it. That's not you anymore. It doesn't serve you anymore. Doesn't serve a purpose in your life. Okay, collective. I guess we're gonna take these two. Okay, you have Four Swords and you have the Moon. So Four Swords says, take a nap. You are worn out. Self care. And the moon says waking up your wild side. So we're gonna go with Four of Swords first and just dig deep into the Four of Swords, okay? And it just basically says, um, the struggle is real and you're goddamn exhausted. You've been putting time and energy fully into all the outer aspects of your life, like friends and your relationship, your job, and you have forgotten care of your to take care of yourself. You are worn out, so take a break, relax, close your eyes, meditate, take a nap, do what you need in order to recharge. So at the moment, you could be trying to recharge yourself from that cycle of talking about people and all that, and just being a messy type of person, because of your surroundings and what you've been through or who you've been around. So you could just be taking a break from that. Like I said, that old you is gone and you are exhausted from being that person. All right. That's why you have the Four of Swords. And you have also have the moon. Um, the moon gets really detailed, but it says the full moon brings out the weirdos. Two new women with wild hair and animal masks that dance under the moon's strange light. They dance and howl in the moonlight and release their wild, untamed energy. The moon brings out strange things dark from the dark, a glimpse of what lies beyond the ordinary. A creature lurks in the pool of water behind them, a reminder of the ancient fears of the unknown. Wake up your wild side, imagination, and the realm of the mind can allow you to see things in a new way. You might be feeling restless, kind of weird, and full of wild energy. So be spontaneous. Do something crazy. Trust your instincts. It'll lead you to new and possible strange places. But be aware that waking up your wild side, you may wander into some dangerous places as well. So be alert and listen to when your gut tells you you've traveled too far in the unknown. So collective, you could be like I said, you could have took a step in the wild side, was with the messiness with the crew, doing wild things, okay? But I think that you're waking up your wild side, yes, but you're also taking precautions too as well because you can get wild. Sometimes wild can be too wild for you. It might not align with your what? Let's say it together, class. Morals. And I'm only saying that because you value your morals. And you might be around a person or have a relationship with a person that don't have any values or don't have, I'm not even going to say values. They don't have any morals for real. Okay? And they see no value in your morals. Okay? So, Spirit guys, what else do you want collective to know? And you have wedding rings. Wedding rings collective. And it says union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. So possibly when you become the person back to the person that you were always meant to be without the judgmental type of mindset and the wild, you know, too wild side. You get what I'm saying? You might be coming across somebody that's gonna want to have a union with you, will want to have marriage, want to marry you. They might really feel a soul connection with you too as well, and they really feel like this could be everlasting love, and they have a deep devotion to you as well. So some real true love may be coming in full force after you've gotten rid of that type of energy, that karmic energy. Spirit guys, what else would you like collectors to know? And you also have clock. You have clock collective. And it says needing time, cycles, and takes time to heal, progressing. So you could really be on, like I said, on your own timing, taking the time it takes to become who you need to be. Take time to heal. So you're probably taking time to heal that side of you that used to find it entertaining to be amongst the judgmental people and have that judgmental and type of energy that definitely brings karma back to you. I think that you are taking time to, separate yourself from that, but also learn from the situation too, and also be a better you. Okay. And this is going to allow you to progress in some type of way, a way that you probably could not progress while being in that environment with that karmic relationship. Okay. Mm. Spirit guys, what else do you want them to know? Grounding, grounding. Hi, Michael Veal. Hi, how you doing? You have stability, security, performance, growth, and endurance. So you could be grounding yourself at this moment, collective. Like I said, getting back to your roots, living consciously, not having some type of stability and some type of security about yourself. Also, you could be growing and your endurance, you could be strengthening your endurance too as well. Your performance is really reflecting where you want to be in life too as well. Okay. I don't know why I feel like something in my eye, but I feel like something in my eye. Okay, spirit guys, what else? It's something definitely in my eye. Okay. Mm. Spirit guys, what else do you want collectors to know? Or see for that matter, because I couldn't see nothing for a second. Um, Two came out, but if they come back out, I'll let you know. And it was the chaser and a mask. So we only need one more. So we want to see if one of those come back out. That means it was really meant for it to come out. Spirit guys, what else do you want collectors to know? And you have self-indulgence. Okay, it's a self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So you could really be understanding your self-worth at this moment and realize that hey, your self-worth doesn't include judging others. Your self-worth doesn't include you diminishing your self-worth. Your self-worth is a lot, but it means nothing when you are being evil and just malicious and just judging towards others. Your value is not showing it in no way whatsoever. Um, you also are giving yourself time to heal yourself and work on your shadow side. So you working on that side that found that entertaining to be sitting there judging people with that person. You're working on it, okay? And but you also at the same time are giving yourself some type of self appreciation because you took the reins back. Like you reeled it back. You realized it did not align with your morals. It was not what you valued. And you can no longer participate in the festivities. Okay, so kudos to you, and I really applaud you for doing the darn thing and coming back to reality. It was cool stepping out on the wild side with certain people and indulging in their festivities and everything like that. But I am so proud of you for not going too far where you couldn't reel it on back. Okay, but that's where you at right now is you're reeling it on back and you becoming who you need to be so you don't end up like them. Okay. Okay. You also, we're going to see what signs this resonates with too. All right. All right, let's see. All right, I feel like that's enough. Okay, so we have Capricorn out there. Dang, that's talking to me. Okay, but we have Capricorn, we have Aquarius, we have Sagittarius, we have Gemini, we have Gemini again, we have Pisces, we have Taurus, and we're going to get a couple of signs from the cards because we don't have all the signs in the gems. So just so we can be fair, we're going to um, take some signs from the cards too as well. Take 4 off the top, okay, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Hopefully that does it. We have Pisces again. We have Aries. We have Scorpio, and we have Cancer. So you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, um, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, or Cancer. Okay, collective. So with that being said, um, we all go through things. Okay, we all go through things. One is not worse than the other, is not better than the other. Okay, we all have our good things about us and we all have our bad things about us. What we should not do though is sit up there and from our seat judge someone else's or judge someone else like we can't be knocked off of our throne or we can't be knocked down a couple notches because of that. We reap what we sow. So if we're sitting up here constantly just talking about people, talking about people, talking about people, talking about people, and not coming up with a resolution for them, like if you're not talking about them to help them in order to plan, put together something to plan to give them a type of plan to help them better themselves, then why are you talking? Are you talking out of malicious intent? Oh, he or she think they all that, but look, this and that and whatever like that. That that brings negative karma back to you. You will not be able to reap any blessings that were meant for you because you've gotten in your own way by sitting up there judging someone else when you could have just kept quiet, focused on yourself. Judge yourself if you want to judge somebody. And then while you're judging yourself, figure out the things you're judging about yourself. What can you do to fix it, to make yourself better? What can you do to make it where um, it's not something to judge any longer or what? Like, come on, because the thing about it is you judging people could be the very thing that they could talk about you. They could say like this person want to judge and be judging people all the time, but and yes, they might be high on their horse at the moment. Yes, they might be flourishing. Yes, they might be reaping benefits or whatever like that, but they're going to reap what they sow. They're going to get that back. If you're not talking about that person in order to come to that person and say, hey, I think you shouldn't be talking about people. I think that your judgmental state of mind might block your blessings in some type of way. And I kind of think that you should refrain from doing so if you're not contributing to them reforming into someone who is not judgmental. I think, or yeah, it's not judgmental. I think that you should keep your mouth quiet and mouth shut. Just like they should keep their mouth shut about other people. Don't speak on other people. Because think about it, just how you speak on other people, someone can speak on you. And we don't need that negative energy. We don't need them negative thoughts and negative mindsets. We just don't need that. We don't need that karma. We don't need none of that. Okay. So if this resonated in any type of way, can you please give me a thumbs up? If I called your sign, can you please also give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button? Also, we're hitting the subscribe button so you don't lose me, okay? A lot of times I have way better readings than this. This one was a little bit more straight to the point. Somebody's out there judging people and need to be quiet. That was confirmation. So somebody is out there judging people and need to be quiet, because if not, then you will find yourself alone. People will start to separate themselves from you. And the reason why they're not acting funny, they're not being fake, they're not, none of that. They're separating themselves away from you so they won't get that negative karma that is coming your way, because you're doing it for no reason. Okay? And not only are there um, dodging the negative karma, but they also are trying to grow themselves morally, in a way where, and heal themselves inside, in because if you are really worried about other people and judging so much, it must be some inner work that you need to do, that you're kind of refraining from doing so, and you might need to really tap into doing that. You're distracting yourself from what really matters, and that's getting to your inner self and inner work, and getting that shadow side of you um worked on. You're avoiding it to make you seem like nothing is wrong in your life. Like you could, and that could be the reason why you're judging other people, is because it kind of takes the spotlight off of yourself and the work that you need to do with yourself, and it's putting it on somebody else. And I think it's time, yeah, I think it's time for you to put that, shine that light back on yourself and see what you need to fix within yourself, so you can just be able to reap the benefits that and the blessings that you're meant for, when you're doing right, though. When you're doing good, okay? Because you're doing bad, you ain't getting nothing. I'm just saying. Love you so much, collective. I appreciate you for being here and listening to the reading. And hopefully, I will be here tomorrow. I'll be in a better spirit. I don't know what it is, but that judging energy kind of got me a little like, ugh, like uneasy. Like I just want to get it up off me and don't want no parts of it. It just doesn't reflect with my morals. It just really doesn't. Okay, so with that being said, love you guys so much, and thank you for stopping by and spending time with me. Also, you can hit that little bell in the corner. It will give you a notification anytime that I go live. If you are not shy, I will give you a shout out um like I did Mary T and Michael Veal. And if you are shy, you can still hit that button in the corner, that bell. You can still hit that bell on the corner, but it will give you a notification. But it will, you can watch it later. If you shy, you can watch it later on your own timing. You can still get the message. Okay, with that being said, I love you guys, and y'all stay blessed, never stress, because why? You are the best, and don't let nobody tell you less. Oh, bye, yo. Swing. Well, hey,